So I've been seeing this trend for a little bit and I wanted to put my thoughts on it because this is just so funny to me. First of all, let's get one thing absolutely clear. This is not a fight. This is Nolan being turned into a victim.
This is not a test, it's the real deal. Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
One Powerpuff Girl is bad enough, let alone three. Three is just overkill now. These three little girls are so scuffed they would make Superman sweat. Yes, Nolan is very powerful. He's incredibly strong, very fast, very durable, and even was able to resist the gravitational pull of a black freaking hole. Nolan's powers are definitely not anything to sneeze at, but you got me messed up if you think that I believe that he's gonna defeat the Tri-Beam Trio. No, that's not happening. Off the rip, I can already think about how they would destroy Nolan. Viltrumites have a weakness to auditory overwhelm. Let something be too loud and it disrupts their entire rhythm, even if it's just for a few seconds. And guess what the Powerpuff Girls have? Sonic freaking screaming. They have sonic screams so loud that they can destroy an entire city with one attack. One! Even assuming that Nolan would somehow, by some miracle, be able to evade their sonic scream attacks, here's why him fighting any of the Powerpuff Girls is a terrible idea in any capacity. The show's own freaking intro should tell you everything you need to know. All three of these girls are taking out monsters, gangs, kaiju, etc., and leaving them in bloodied pulps. Even some of them even have their eyeballs falling out of their freaking head. If these girls are able to defeat Godzilla's relatives on a daily basis, what the heck is Nolan gonna do to them? Just about anything Nolan can do, the Powerpuff Girls can do as well, if not slightly better. Just have him fight Bubbles. She's the sweet one. No. No. If you think that Nolan is defeating Bubbles, you have not watched the show. Do not let those cute little pigtails fool you. Bubbles is absolutely not to be trifled with. It's always the sweet one that's the worst one. Bubbles has electro-freaking kinesis. I don't know why Homegirl has it, but she does. No doubt she'd be incredibly useful in larger attacks where she can use a signal tower or something on Nolan. And even if that doesn't work, here's what I know what will. There was an episode where Bubbles was tired of being underestimated by her father and sister, so she snuck into the simulation chamber the professor uses to help them improve their fighting. Blossom and Bubbles were usually given a 9 or a 10 on the danger scale. Bubbles turned that simulation to 11 and defeated 15 different kaiju. Like it was nothing. Even Blossom and Buttercup legit said it themselves in the show that she's the most hardcore out of all of them. And we already know why Buttercup's a problem. Buttercup is the epitome of anger issues in the body of a 5-year-old. I legit believe that the only reason that Buttercup is not a villain is because she has people who love her at home. Buttercup's bloodlust alone would have been a major problem for Nolan. Buttercup can duplicate herself and is stupidly strong to the point of being able to baseball literal monsters into space. Blossom ain't any better either. And sure, she is the most level-headed out of the three of them, but that honestly makes it worse in my humble opinion. Yes, Bubbles and Buttercup are dangerous because they're volatile, but Blossom knows exactly where to hit it to make it hurt. Her hand-eye coordination is not something to mess with. You think you're dealing with the reasonable one until you realize that she's not. You're just dealing with the Arkhamverse Batman in a 5-year-old body. Honestly, considering how hard Blossom was hitting her, it's legit a miracle that Princess Morbooks didn't die. These three flew up in space while at the beach and reversed a solar freaking flare. Yep, Nolan is not just cooked, he is cut, battered, fried, and plated. He is beyond cooked. The PPG are ripping him into shreds. There's no way Nolan's defeating them. You cannot convince me otherwise.